There are other things that can help build your reputation. So for example, this idea of seeing the bigger picture. We talk a lot about that, don't we? And this kind of fits in with commercial awareness as well. So this idea that you know enough about your organization that when you go to clients or you go to, another organization, that you can almost cross-sell. You're there about one thing, but actually, have you heard that we also do X, Y, and Z? I'd love to connect you. That kind of thing can be really, really important, and can really give you a bit of a kind of leg up, I think. Having a bit of EQ, emotional intelligence, and understanding where you fit in, and being self-aware enough to understand, how others are interacting and why they're interacting, and reading other people is also quite interesting, because it can give you a bit of an edge. But also having insight, or maybe even foresight. So having those allies that I was talking about earlier can sometimes give you those little nuggets of information that you can bring back to your team, and your manager will be quite impressed by that. And sometimes it can even lead to changing the way that your team does things. I think it's quite interesting, and could also lead to bigger and better things for you. You've probably heard that expression, attitude is everything, and I absolutely stand by that. When it comes to graduates and interns, it is absolutely the sort of foundation behaviour that I really expect to see as a positive attitude, not just the willingness and the working hard, but an attitude to really sort of want to go far and to push yourself out of your comfort zone, because this is a really good time, folks, for you to do that. One thing I would say is that you want people, when they think of you and they hear your name, to think positively. And I have seen a few examples over the years of graduates and interns having terrible reputations, and it actually really impeding their career. No matter what I try and do for them, it's very difficult once somebody sort of gets wind of that for them to, to want to take them. So it's really important that when you come to this, that you have a really well-formed reputation, and that kind of moves over time. And some of that is about self-awareness, and some of it is about other people speaking, on your behalf and talking you up. I'll give you a couple of examples where it's not worked out very well, and that ultimately, they've either come a cropper on some of their situations, or they've actually done a really good job of turning it around. One graduate was a really good performer and very, very smart, had all the potential in the world, but when they came to training on the graduate program, they would treat suppliers terribly, lack of engagement, and if they did engage, it was negatively. And with almost all my training, the trainers would come to me and talk to me about him. So in the end, I had to say something to the line manager, and we had a meeting with him, and I really feel like it was an attitude adjustment that I think for him, he didn't realise how important the training was, and it wasn't just a tick box exercise, it genuinely had a place in his career. And it was extraordinary, the turnaround this graduate had, and I can honestly say I was genuinely proud of how he did that. So, there is a possibility once you gain that self-awareness to change things around. I really hope this video has shown you how important reputation and profile can be, especially early on in your career. If you found anything useful in the video, please feel free to like it. And also, if you want to stay in touch, please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.